It is on almost everybody's lips now. Buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Even people who used to oppose it, like the CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, all he wants to do now is to buy Bitcoin.
I'm a hopeful person. I believe that in 10 years and 20 years, humanity is in a better position than it is today. With that view, I want to own hard assets. I want to own equities. I want to be a part of this economy.
So what do you think? Do you want to buy Bitcoin? People who downplayed the importance of buying Bitcoin 5 years ago are probably learning the hard way now.
Bitcoin hit a new high today.
I could care less what Bitcoin trades for, how it trades, why it trades, who trades it. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day.
While you might agree with me that people who held this kind of view 5 years ago are probably regretting it now, you also might be making the same mistake. And this is because if we look at the 2-year moving average for Bitcoin, we can see that in 2011, Bitcoin was literally trading at just about $2, and in 2015 it was at $200. 2018 it was at $3,000. In 2020 it was at $4,000. Fast forward to 2023, this right here has to be the longest time you and I have had so far to buy Bitcoin below the 2-year moving average. So what factors can trigger this much expected jump in the price of Bitcoin? Well, with the SEC, chaired by Guy Gensler, not appealing the Grayscale's court decision, most are now hopeful that all Bitcoin ETFs are going to be approved.
Like the SEC is going to be forced to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF. What, if any, communications have you had with the SEC about your application? Where are we in this whole thing?
Well, it was publicized and disclosed, I think it was last week, that we had responded to the SEC's request for information around our Bitcoin filing, and we responded. And that's basically all we can say. I think many people think the fact that the SEC chose to ask questions is a change in behavior. And therefore, I do think hopes are rising that a number of Bitcoin ETFs will be approved.
Yeah, my understanding is the court now is going to issue a mandate about how to enforce their decision here to the SEC, and their SEC is going to basically follow that mandate. Everybody is assuming at this point that they'll probably approve most of the Bitcoin ETFs by the end of the year. That's a reasonable assumption at this point? They lost the court case. They chose not to appeal it at this point.
Right. And I do believe maybe the reason they're saying by the end of the year, early next year, I know our final deadline on this filing is January 10th. And so, and I think we're first in line. But as you say, a number of Bitcoin ETFs could be approved at the same time.